How's it going? Let's do some chop and drop. Yeah, don't dirt your blade. That's a big no-no. I'm trying to hold this thing on my chest. Too far. Okay, so as another personal growth point, I'm gonna have to figure out upgrade the chest plate and another way to control the camera, because I keep turning the damn thing off. This time I try to grab to adjust and I just hit the power button and turn this damn screen off. So we will work on it. Okay. Well, this just can become mulch. Just a mulch. And if it really wants to come back, oh, it will. It will come back. It's basil, by the way, and it just had a limp limb. So I'm just stick it there. It's fine. That's a weed. It's grass. Hope y'all can see how I don't care about what's going on right here. Okay, I'm not being picky. I'm just kind of. The onions come back through. Making sure I'm not kind of squishing anything. And these new greens, those are new growth off the potato. I'm just gonna leave it. Okay. I didn't plant that. That's a weed. That's mint. Some grass stuff. I'll get that later. Yeah. Okay. Now y'all see the potatoes been chopped. gently. Okay. Playing into each other. Okay. Whew. It's only going on 10. That bugger is scorching hot already. We'll go over and look at the thermometer in a minute. So this is chop and drop, okay? This is only going to encourage potatoes to grow back if they want to, okay? If they don't, that's fine. It's still putting that potassium into that soil, okay? So with any type of rotation of crops into soil that have potatoes in it, they're going to do great, okay? Unless there's disease or bugs, all right? This thing came back hellaciously fast in 24 to 48 hours. I chopped this thing down within a week. Those leaves were back. These things are very prolific. It does become an invasive species. So when you're done with it, make sure you pull out as much as is possible. For most part, when you rip it out, being really rough with it, it will just die off. But in some cases, if you don't get the actual root ball, you just pull up top greens, like most inexperienced gardeners, thinking, oh, I just ripped that sucker off. And instead, no. Some of these things will come back if you keep the root ball in there. So, right now I'm just going to chop it. Later I'm going to get the shovel and dig out the root ball. Alright, so let's get started. Ooh, stickers on there. I've had some squash plants have pretty coarse tissue that damn near looks like thorns. This is one of them. This is a Lowe's start. Next year will be seeds. Next year will be seeds for sure. Let's see here. And everything just kind of stopped growing fruits. Those seeds actually might be worth a damn. We will find out. I'm gonna put that in the garage real quick. I didn't realize it was down here. Well, I'm at it. I got the papaya seeds and golden dew melon seeds sitting here on the table somewhere. There it is. This noise box thing out here. Okay, so this came out of a golden dew melon. It was that color. No kidding, it was super sweet. So I saved all of them. Those are the first seeds from the first fruits of the squash. That's from this morning. And here's the papaya seeds. Still kind of sticky. Okay, now I can't see the screen, but it kind of looks like a sharper image. I can get my ass out of the sunlight and you can see it. just a little tidbit. If you hold an object this close, keep it as still as possible and you'll get that focus. Okay, so just for an example, let's go over here to the papaya bed. Okay, these seeds are not from the same fruit, okay? But all of those seeds are from the same fruit. Same with this guy right here. Same fruit, okay? And same with the little one back there, okay? So this one's doing pretty damn good. There's 3 in here. I'll have to divide those now that I know which ones are going to be the most stout and healthy, ready to go. Do the same thing with these. You can grow these in individual pod trays. Oh look, grasshopper. Yay. Eat some of them buggers for me, dude. Anyway, the most prolific, strongest ones will push off the smaller, weaker ones. That's just the way you can naturally do it to cull a herd. Anyway. I'm looking forward to seeing the difference between store-bought, Walmart-bought, giant papaya. This sucker was like, again with my shoe example, okay? That papaya was literally the size of my length of my shoe and twice as wide, okay? It was giant. So I'm hoping that the papaya plant that I purchased from Lowe's is a similar breed, that I could get this giant, super sweet, super sweet fruits. So this thing decided it was gonna keel over and try to root. I'm gonna take that bucker off right now. Okay. There we go. Don't hurt your blade, dingbat. Okay. We can do some chop and drop on the mint. It's not gonna hurt none. They'll come back really thick. I'll turn around to my left and I'll show you. I took a shit ton in the house for Mom, dried it out and put it in a baggie. Okay, lock your shit. So with this, we're just giving an aid, not a 100% surefire deal here, but an aid for pest deterrence, okay? We just did that to our right with the potato bed and that piece of basil. We can even go over to that basil and chop some more on it, but right now it's flowering and I don't want to mess it up too bad, okay? Come here, Mint. I'm gonna take some more of you off. Okay. This is going to give another moisture layer, mulching layer, pest deterrent. Put some over here. Okay. Hope anybody that sees this understands that this is not 100% surefire, but to keep all bugs and critters away, okay? I'm gonna keep saying it because somebody out there is gonna be like, Squirrel told me just to put down mint and basil on the bed and it'll go away. No, I didn't fucking say that shit, dude. Ugh. Okay, I'll come back with the rake later and get all that dunnage. That was a good little yield. I know next year to just plant it sooner. I would have more. We could take some of the bottoms of the basil off because it's not flowering down there. So I want to take off. Oh, don't squish that bitch. Okay. This will just encourage the proper growth in the right direction. You want. Come back up here, phone. Oh, it smells so good. Come over here and smell this, dude. This shit smells good. Oh, and this is thyme right here. Check that out. That's thyme. I think that's a German thyme. Yeah, these clippers are too old to be getting small shit like that. Snipping off the ends. There goes my earpiece. There it is. Yeah. Ooh, it's getting hot. Let's see what else we can do here. I got the trimmers in hand. Let's do this. Citronella, you're getting a haircut. Ends off there. All I'm doing is nipping the main growth heads. Anything smaller than a main growth head, I'm gonna let it grow it to be a growth main head, and then go from there. Okay. Oh, that smells so good. Y'all gotta get some of the citronella. You can go to Lowe's. They're the smaller plants were $15, and the bigger pots, now that they transplanted them, excuse me, I was getting dry. So they transplanted some of their plants already, since it's getting later in the season. So imagine a plant about half that size in a I want to say a number 3 pot. Yeah, number 3 pot. That's about $20, 15 to $20 for that one. Get them while you can. I'm gonna take some of this inside, show Mama. It smells good. Find one of my glass dishes to put it in, make it look pretty. Oh, I was gonna show you. Put this down over here real quick. The other side of the mint. Okay, back here. This to our left. Okay, I chopped all this shit down when I was trimming all of this initially, and it's come back so thick and hardy. Here's some flat Italian parsley. Take that squash ticket out. This was spearmint. That's what this is. Okay. That's what we just chopped on. Okay. And this is another flat Italian parsley. I got thyme. You can't see it probably, but the tip of my trimmer's right there, okay? Right there next to the post, right there. There's a thyme back in there. And I've got more thyme up underneath these babies. I think that's it for herbs. I'm gonna point this out though. This mint the one in the corner here, okay, it's kind of yellowing. And the stuff we just chopped down here, okay, and this basil. All three of those came from the grocery store, the produce section of Walmart, okay? When they had those, they were kind of keeling over, so I made some Save My Baby juice. And yes, we will make a video on that. And I brought them back, put them underneath some grow lights, and then put them outside when it was warm to do so. And they're thriving, man. One thing I want to point out, my bell peppers this year ain't doing so good. Something's eating them, eating the leaves, okay? And I've got black spots from flies shitting, landing on it. And yet I'm not finding any evidence, or maybe I'm just not recognizing it. Maybe somebody can point this out for me. Please do so in the comments. Why would I have fresh green leaves, but the older leaves are gone? They're not even in the bed. Something ate them, they're gone, and the stalk is bare, okay? I cannot find evidence of a worm, a beetle, something. I've looked. I've gotten down there on my hands and knees. I've put my fingers to the soil. I've looked in the beds and chips around it. I cannot figure out what's eating it. So, yeah. If you can, let me know. Now back to what I was doing. There's some basil we can get. That's flowering. Second thought, we'll just leave that one. That one's flowering real good. When basil flowers, it brings in beneficial insects that are also pollinator insects, which also benefit your garden, because any invasive species insect will, well, their lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner as soon as that flowers. Let's see here. I got some cherry tomatoes I watched today. They're turning yellowish into a pink. Everything else is pretty much just on standby. All these babies are doing good. I need to get this Tammy grape out of there. I found a tag right here on the ground this morning. I don't know if the dogs are messing with it or something else was messing with it, but it's getting cut out right now, right in front of you guys. Okay. That's gonna open us up some space in here. It was weak anyway. Its sister next door here is doing much better anyway, so we're not losing out on any benefit of fruits that may be nice and sweet one day. But this one came out sour and tart and just gnarly and nasty. So, gotta go. Some mint back in there. Check my screen here. There it is. I need to get a sunshade so I can see the screen. So I got mint. There's thyme back there. It's coming back. Mint. Oh, that's rosemary. I apologize. That's rosemary. That's rosemary over there that I was talking about. Okay, my bad. That's rosemary. But yeah, I got herbs all over the place. That's my point. Yeah, this is the same plant that's behind that bush. Okay, so that's rosemary. I still have a tag. So yeah, that's the other one that came from the produce section. Everything in this bed is from the produce section, period. Okay? I did not plant that. That's a weed. So the mint, basil, rosemary, and the taters all came from Walmart produce section. Getting a little toasty out here. I'm starting to sweat. Oh man, I see a pecked. Yeah. It's too low to the ground anyway. I was hoping I'd get See that? Buggers. Well, I'll get that to ripen. It's kind of soft. Not super soft, but like as if it would be getting ripe. So yeah, put that in brown paper bag like I did the rest of them. Okay, so let's get out of the heat. Let's check the heat. We're close to 100. See that? Yeah. 90 something. Anyway, close to 100. And it's only 10 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning. All right, folks, I just wanted to share that little chop and drop. I'm collecting up some citronella for Mom. And waiting on that rosemary to get big. I want some of that too. Y'all have a beautiful day.